Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. I want to thank you for taking time to celebrate the 81st anniversary of Philippine Airlines. Our airline of 81 years is currently being managed.
I'd like to ask everyone here, please stand up, raise your glasses, and join us in celebrating the past 81 years of history, heritage, and traditional service to the nation, and our commitment towards positioning PAL for the future, innovation, and reinvention. Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers! Mabuhay the new Philippine Airlines! Thank you very much. You heard the message of Mr. Lucio on the third, and joining off stage, of course, Mrs. Kapitan, Captain Stan Nam, Kapitan, and Mr. Eduardo Lloyd. May I call on Ella for the vouchers, travel certificates, Miss Ella. "81 years of service to the nation continues. We have successfully carried out
Our dear media friends, my colleagues in PAL, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I want to start by thanking our friends and colleagues from the Philippine media for joining us today. I am excited to share with you the story of a renewed PAL. After 81 years of service, PAL is a flag carrier reborn to seize the future. I'm humbled to take the reins of the airline at this very momentous time. I'm a PAL lifer. I've been a customer service agent at the airport, a captain, and now the head of operations for the past 3 years, and now I'm taking the task of a lifetime. However, I will always be a pilot. In my new role, I'll be piloting PAL towards a new horizon. We are a proudly Filipino airline, and we have accomplished much. But we have much more to do to win the future. At the heart of our rebirth is innovation. The heart of Filipino will also be the heart of innovation and creativity. Our people will be open to changes, ideas. Our sights will be focused on the future. Always flying forward, continuously improving. Here are some of the new developments in store for PAL in the coming months. A new Mabuhay Mass, a fully revamped frequent flyer program, will be relaunched as a full-fledged lifestyle brand. With more partner brands, so our members can earn more experience rather than just flights. By making Mabuhay Miles a lifestyle choice, rather than the side bonus of flying in PAL. We aim to have 5 million highly engaged quality members within 2022. Digital innovations. Our digital action plans put customer convenience at the heart of every digital innovation PAL will roll out. From customer touchpoints to back office systems. You'll definitely see it in our revamped mobile-first website. It will be launched this June. With a slew of new features that allow passengers to have more control and personalization over travel plans. We will also roll out new digital products. These will include a more responsive contact center with improved performance through more channels such as Viber, Messenger, WhatsApp, and email. An improved Dear PAL gift card that allows you to give the gift of flights to our loved ones. And enhance your Raya Flight Pass, allowing frequent flyers to customize flights and maximize savings. Another main goal is network expansion for better connectivity. PAL is adding more than 1,500 flights this March, a 52% increase system-wide. But we have more plans for April and beyond. For our international network, as a leading international carrier to and from the Philippines, we serve more than 90% of the Filipinos scattered around the world. Our summer schedule will cover 39 international destinations across the countries globally, and 1,000 more destinations through codeshare alliances and partnerships. More flights to and from the Philippines, more than any other airline. We will add more flights on our most popular non-stop routes to 6 cities in North America, 3 countries in the Middle East, 5 gateways to Japan, and 3 destinations in Australia, more than any other airline. We will restore daily flights to various cities in Southeast Asia. We will continue exploring new routes globally. I know there's a lot to take in, but don't worry, all the details will be in our press kits. So now, for our domestic network, we are happy to announce that our domestic flights out of our Manila hub are planned to reach pre-COVID levels from April onwards.
"27 destinations will be served across the Philippines during summer, with over 450 weekly departures. With multiple daily flights from Manila to popular destinations in key provincial cities all over the country. We will build our Cebu hub to cover 13 domestic routes and some flights to Japan. We will continuously evaluate new regional flights to fully support nation building. We're beefing up our network partnership as well. We grow beyond our current 14 codeshare partners and 100 plus interline partner airlines to offer seamless connectivity to travelers worldwide. Next on our horizon is Paul Rubal's cargo business. As Lucio III mentioned, PAL is now a cargo airline in our own right. We will continue to develop new all-cargo markets, removing dependence on passenger traffic as a single revenue source. PAL will continue to operate more hybrid flights, carrying only cargo in one direction and passengers in the other direction, using the same aircraft and employing an efficient process for turning around the aircraft. We will innovate our business by integrating our cargo reservation system with a new cargo mobile app and web, and create more cashless payment options, and offer last-mile cargo deliveries directly to homes and offices soon in the Philippines. Next, PAL is happy to announce our 81st anniversary seat sale. To celebrate our birthday and welcome back more travelers on our planes. It is our biggest sale of the year with lowest fares, with over 5 million seats on sale from March 15 to 21. So book your flights now. Next, by April, we will embark on a new project Open to revive Philippine tourism industry on which many communities and local businesses depend. PAL will promote and advertise different destinations around the country, reassuring visitors that the Philippines is now open, alluring, and safe. Which brings me to the all-important matter of safety. Always PAL's top consideration. We have 7-star rating from the World Aviation Safety Ratings firm, and have consistently renewed our IATA operational safety, or IOSA registration for the last 15 years, the gold standard in the industry. Not only we will maintain high standards in this area, but we will continue to innovate and be vigilant. We will ensure 24/7 enforcement of our strict health protocols and safeguards. We can't afford to let our guard down, even when the pandemic seems to be receding. So a few last thoughts in conclusion. We mark our 81st birthday with a humble and thankful heart. PALS has earned a new life, not just to live, but to thrive. The new PALS is smaller and streamlined to fit the new normal. However, we will continue to be a full-service airline. Our network will continue to be global. Because Filipinos live and work around the world, we will continue to offer unique non-stop routes that no other airline offers today. Without non-stop links, the Philippines won't be competitive as magnet for tourists. We will apply good business sense to all our plans and efforts. Every route must pay its own way. There will be no costly prestige routes. We will only tap new markets that make strategic sense. We will double down on safety at the core of everything we do, from the reliability of our airplanes, professionalism of our crew and all support teams, to the urgent need to protect the health of our passengers. We will fortify the connection to the communities we serve, families and businesses in big and small towns all over the Philippines, who depend on air services to support their livelihood. Sustainability, environmental, and social responsibility must be of our core strategic concerns as a business enterprise. We recognize what Kapitan Dr. Lucio saw very clearly. The Philippine economy and our people need the services of a strong network airline providing essential global links. This new life for PAL is a sacred trust, and we take this responsibility very seriously. We owe it to our PAL employees who gave up a lot in terms of pay, family time, and personal risk, but whose tremendous volunteerism and team spirit kept PAL in the air. I'm very proud of the people of Philippine Airlines. Most of all, we owe it to our customers who responded to all our efforts, who kept PAL flying, who kept their trust in the flag carrier, our flag carrier. So our mission and service continues. The new Philippine Airlines will have to deliver on promise of continued service and future growth. With the support of all our partners, by the grace of God, with confidence in PAL's people, we will meet the challenge squarely and successfully. Thank you and mabuhay.
Thank you very much, Captain Kapitan, for your spirited speech and your meaningful speech. Thank you for your inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, to tell us more, please welcome Philippine Airlines Director, Mr. Lucio C. Tan III.
Colleagues in media, PAL management, and staff and friends, good morning to everyone. Philippine Airlines turns 81 today, a feat that no other Asian airline has yet achieved. We're happy to share our celebration with our friends from media, our senior management team here this morning, and other guests. This is not just any ordinary birthday for Asia's first airline. Exactly 2 years ago on this date, March 15th, we confronted a true existential crisis. The start of the long lockdown in the Philippines that resulted in the collapse of the air travel industry and the economy. We lost our revenue sources and grounded most of our aircraft. To be honest, we were unsure if PAL would even survive. Yet here we are today, still flying and serving our country. So we're not just marking a milestone, we're celebrating a rebirth. In overcoming the pandemic, we have created a new Philippine Airlines. It's a new Philippine Airlines because we emerged in record time from our restructuring with fresh capital, $505 million infused by our chairman, Dr. Lucio, lower debt, a $2 billion reduction in debt as agreed with our major creditors through a 100% positive vote under Chapter 11, and a streamlined fleet anchored on 70 aircraft, from island hoppers to wide-body, long-haul aircraft, including NEOs, A350s, and B777. Beyond these details, PAL is new because we have begun transforming into a 21st century airline. We will adopt a youthful outlook and will no longer be tied to traditional old models that run on legacy systems and the comfortable notions of the past. We will focus on digital innovation. We envision PAL as a tech company, using technology to deliver smarter and simpler products that customers will love. Our PAL team is staffed with professionals who are seasoned by great crisis. PAL's people have learned to adapt to a dynamic environment. This was a key lesson of the global pandemic. When our regular business vanished, our energies went into finding new ways of doing business. For example, PAL pivoted to become a cargo-driven airline. We converted passenger aircraft into virtual freighters without taking out any seats, so that we can fly all cargo services to prime markets. Thus, PAL's cargo network helped keep supply chains going and trade flowing, a vital boost for the economy. We also have supported the fight versus COVID by flying over 70.4 million vaccine doses in the Philippines, as well as around the country in 2021. The numbers indeed tell the story. In 2018, before the pandemic, and with nearly 100 aircraft, PAL generated a record $193 million in cargo revenues. But for 2021, with less than 50 aircraft in actual service and under the constraints of pandemic lockdowns, PAL reached its highest cargo revenue level in history, projected to surpass $300 million. Through the crucible of the crisis, Philippine Airlines discovered a new capacity to remake ourselves on the fly. We have 8 decades behind us, and that's a lot of history, heritage, and experience to take along. We do this with pride, even as we focus now in the future, flying forward. However, one thing has not changed. Our Kapitan, Lucio, my grandfather, is now on his 29th year as chairman and CEO of PAL, the airline's longest-serving leader, and his commitment to the survival, recovery, and resurgence of PAL is undiminished. He demonstrated that commitment by injecting stopgap emergency funds to keep PAL flying during the worst months of the pandemic. He followed through by infusing fresh capital to give the flag carrier a new lease on life. Kapitan has pledged that PAL will continue to serve the Filipino people and sustain the global links that the nation needs for its economy and its society. We will be carrying out that vision relentlessly. Another thing that will never change. The people of PAL remain passionate about their airline. They showed this by making great sacrifices during the pandemic, working extra hard to keep planes in the air, generate new businesses, or tap new sources of revenue, and take with our customers PAL's hallmark gracious service. That commitment will keep PAL flying long into the future. They will uphold PAL's well-regarded culture of safety. They will continue to go an extra mile and fly our overseas Filipino workers and balikbayans home, pamper foreign tourists visiting our country, serve the travel needs of local businesses and leisure travelers who entrust their flights to us. Service and safety will be their watchwords always. So on behalf of Kapitan and the passionate people of PAL, I am happy to welcome you to the 9th decade of our flag carrier, to the rebirth of a new Philippine Airlines. Mabuhay and good morning.
Thank you very much, PAL Director Mr. Lucio III. Ladies and gentlemen, the pandemic crisis was indeed a call for Team Philippine Airlines to band together